So I'm doing the nothing over $10 tag. It's basically where each item in the makeup look is under $10. So I have my little handy dandy makeup bag right here. That's gonna be good for some of you guys that are still in high school or on a budget or just want some new makeup items to add to your makeup bag or your makeup look every day and you don't want it to be super pricey, so I got you covered, girl. Got everything in here. If you're interested on this look or some new goodies, just keep on watching. So I'm gonna just empty out this makeup bag. Pause 1 second. Okay.
But just know that I want you back. Just know that I want you back.
So I'm gonna start my skin being prepped with the e.l.f. Daily Hydration Moisturizer. I think when any kind of makeup look, honestly, you want the skin to just be hydrated and you want something for it to stick to. It's gonna take a little bit. Y'all, this has seen it all. This is the best moisturizer. So I'm just gonna take my little sponge, and I'm not sure what foundation I want to use because I have both of these. They're pretty inexpensive, but I don't think this one's under $10. I'm sorry. But this is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. I will say it does sometimes break me out, but it is worth it because it makes the skin look so pretty. But I'm going to use instead, because I know this is under $10, this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. It is so full coverage and very matte. So, girl, never fear. I'm going to teach you and I'm going to show you how I fix this. So I'm just going to take a little bit on the back of my hand. Same. This is $8, guys. This is a really, really good moisturizer. So you just, come on. You just put some moisturizer with it. A little concoction on the back of your hand. Instantly, it gets so much thinner. You see that dewiness that we're building in there? Yeah, girl. Yeah, we're doing that on our own. Spread on your face. No particular way. Buff this out a little bit. But I love it because it doesn't make this foundation as heavy as it is if you just put it straight on. You could even use a beauty blender if you want an even lighter wash. I honestly think this is comparable to the Kat Von D foundation. That one is serious full coverage. I feel like this is super similar. So different techniques you can use with your foundation brush is you can obviously just buff it in, or you can even just stipple, kind of like you would a beauty blender, just kind of pat on the skin. If you're afraid of like brush strokes and all that wonderful stuff that brushes do, because it's kind of giving me a little bit. But never fear, a sponge will fix that. Okay, so the next product we're going to use, guys, I look so ghostly. Oh my gosh. We're going to use next the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer. In my last video, I just put my concealer right here, and I taught you guys that I leave a space in between like the actual eyeball and the concealer, because I feel like it gives you more room to kind of blend it up, and so that way your concealer's not just concentrated right underneath the eye, and then that's when it starts to look kind of heavy and you have that heavy creasing. This is how I do it. And then I'm going to do it a little bit down my nose. This is kind of just like highlighting a little bit the face, bringing this part forward. Same little sponge. I'm trying to work on the faces that I make when I am doing my makeup. Ugh. I was watching them back and I was just like, no, that is not cute. But I know we all do it, but still, you guys are the ones that have to watch me for 20 minutes making that face. Okay, so next, we're gonna take our Maybelline Fit Me powder and set underneath your eyes. Setting these areas. Not going up to the cheekbone just yet. Highlight time. So this video, I'm gonna use the e.l.f. highlighting powder in Starlight Glow. And they have a few different colors. We use the Wet n Wild setting spray. This one's a little bit cheaper than the Milani one. I'm telling you guys, this changes the highlighting game when you wet your brush like that. And then when you don't set this area, your foundation is letting it stick to it. Thus your highlighter gets just more amazing. Down the nose. Cupid's bow. Now we're gonna bronze a little bit with our Milani Baked Bronzer. Just lightly. If you guys like bronzer, do however much you like. How this foundation looks. Wow. Thanks guys, you helped me discover this. I'm a little too crazy on the nose. Next for blush, the Wet n Wild Rose Champagne blush. Love her. There's other colors in this Color Icon blush line that are so pretty. So I mean, they're really inexpensive, so if you want to get creative and just buy a few and just try them out, I really suggest it because they're all so good. And I kind of go over with the powder brush that I used and kind of diffuse it if I was a little heavy-handed, which it was. So, and then go back with your highlighter again because, like, you know, why not? I'm gonna start on eyeshadow. We're gonna take that little Wet n Wild palette. I think I want to do the pink all over the lid, this in the crease, and then this in the inner, this little guy in the inner corner. Maybe accent with this. I don't know. We'll see. I'm gonna take the transition shade. This little guy. I forgot to show you guys the eyeshadow primer. It's e.l.f.'s eyeshadow primer. Let's just say I used it, but this is what you would use before. This really makes your eyeshadow last a really long time, like all day. It lasted 8 hours, which is like all you need for like a night out, and you know what I mean, or a work day. So this one's really good. So let's just pretend I used that. So I'm just doing that all over the crease. It's so pigmented, guys. Do you see this pigment? And I always like to make my looks a little smoky, so I always bring it down. I'm going to take the pink eyeshadow over that lid, girl. Now inner corner. So taking that shimmery shade, mixed with a little bit of a highlighter. I'm going to kind of stop on the eyes and go to the lips. This is the e.l.f. Lip Exfoliator. It has little granules, sugar granules in there. Like that. Kind of tastes good. The lips are nice and prepped. We'll go on to brows now. That same Wet n Wild brow pencil. In my mind, I feel like I know this song, but when I go to sing it, I'm like, girl, you know Spanish, like. I forgot to powder right my forehead. Now the Essence Make Me Brow Gel. Just brush them up. I like how that looks. I know on some people's eyebrows they don't like how it looks, but do what makes you happy, girl. I like it. Our eyelashes with the e.l.f. eyelash curler. I'm gonna take the Almay thickening mascara. I kind of wiggle the mascara wand. I'm going to use the Rimmel Scandaleyes Waterproof Eyeliner in 03 Brown, just on the top waterline. I feel like this makes my eyes pop a little bit more. Anybody else have this much lipsticks? I keep them in Ziploc bags in this like storage tower I have down here to my left, your guys' right. I don't know what color I'm going to use. All of these are drugstore. I really don't buy expensive or good lipsticks or lipsticks, so I'm just gonna look through my bag and see. Okay, I picked a lip color. It is CoverGirl's Melting Pout Matte in the shade Ballerina. It's a good like pinky nude. It has like some mauvey hints to it. It's not a super warm pink. It's on the cool side. I love it so much. So this would be like an everyday makeup look for me because the lashes are just natural. The brows are very simple. The lip is very nude and simple and not super bright. Sometimes I wear a bright lip on work days, but sometimes I just like to keep it simple. The skin looks nice and fresh and matte, so it's gonna last you all day. Yeah, and I normally kind of just wear my hair up and simple to work sometimes. Sometimes I'll style it. But all I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take a little bit of that Wet n Wild setting spray. It's a natural finish setting spray. Put my hair back. And that's it. This is a finished look. If you liked it, go ahead and like this video. Go ahead and leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.